Listen up. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast belong solely to the podcast participants, and not to any participant's employer, organization, committee, or other group or individual. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. You know, for fun. So lighten up and enjoy. Okay. We are back, baby.
Sort of.
Episode 46. We took a week off. We did it.
I took a week off.
Yeah. Episode 45 was just a speech that I pulled off of the internet. John F. Kennedy talking about Venus. So, in this episode, we're back to our lists, and we're going to just do the huge.
Get back into the grind.
Yep, just you and me, baby. You
no
ready?
No more guests for a while.
You ready to do it?
Yeah.
The Soft Serve Podcast. Creamy, delicious ideas without the creepy truck. No creepy trucks. Not here. Nope. No sirree, Bob. How you doing, Stomping Jen?
I'm alright. I have a little bit of a runny nose tonight.
An allergy sitch, huh?
Something.
Yeah. We're here, episode 46.
What's happening?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
I'll be honest. Taking that week off was great.
Why?
Makes me not want to do this anymore.
Why?
Just the freedom of not having to sit down and talk to you.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me?
And then edit the podcast. And then those, the ones we had with guests were so much fun.
I know.
This feels kind of like a letdown.
I know I'm boring.
I didn't say you were boring. It's a kind of a letdown after so much fun
Well,
with the guests.
Have to have more fun to look forward to in the future.
Yeah, so we're back to it. This week, we're doing the 52 lists for happiness, list number 29, which is list the happiest and funniest stories and news you've heard lately. I'll be honest, that I didn't like this one at all. It's
No,
stupid.
but you still have like 2 weeks. Two
Two pages, yeah, I know.
You always seem to find a way to fill the void.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. And I have a new bumper for the lists.
Ooh.
I'm going to premiere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but first,
as
we always do, we're going to talk about news and shout-outs.
News and show. We just
Yeah, how
skipped all
can you,
this other
you're
stuff.
yawning. How can you possibly be yawning?
That's because we did nothing today.
Okay, so you're just still on tired mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. This other stuff is what? Asking people to subscribe, download,
Share.
leave us reviews, share, tell a friend.
Tell a friend. They want to laugh just like you laugh.
Who wants to laugh?
Everybody wants to laugh.
I don't laugh.
Yes, you do.
No, we talked about this, I think, once. I have a hard time laughing with people.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like I don't know how to laugh at other people.
Mm-hmm.
I can only laugh at myself. What do you think about that?
I thought I'd make you laugh.
All right, fine. So we're our show beverages tonight. We're drinking White Claw Black Cherry Seltzer.
Yum.
That's an alcohol
Some sort.
seltzer. I like it. It's
Better
good.
than the Truly stuff.
Better, yeah. Truly. Sorry, Truly, you're garbage. And I am trying to be off of beer. Too much beer over the summer.
Yeah, there was a lot of beer.
I want to titrate back my beer consumption. So I think a good place to start is with this seltzer.
Or we could just not drink at all.
Now hold on there. Just a damn minute. Baby steps. Okay?
Okay.
Baby steps. Woo! Who are you? Where did the real Stomping Jen go?
All right.
All right, yeah.
Hashtag we're not alcoholics.
So, anyways, that's what we're enjoying tonight. White Claw Seltzer. It's good stuff. I like it. So, let's tell people what we've been up to. What do you think?
Sure. Oh, it's the screaming bumper.
This is good. You love this.
I hate it.
All right, well, you can talk over it. So, the last people heard from us, we were getting ready to, the very next day, on episode 44, I believe it was the day before we were going to pick up our kids from their month-long adventure at camp.
So,
anything you want to say about that?
Well, it seems like that happened so long ago.
I know, but it was really...
it's like 2 weeks
2 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anything you want to say about the camp pickup and getting them back? I mean, we should remind people. We really wanted to get them back here.
Yeah, it's true.
After such a long time away.
Yeah, we had a good reunion. It's
good while it lasted.
Space Unicorn gave you a big, giant running.
Yeah, she
hug.
ran at me and gave me a hug,
Yeah,
which was great.
Which you were excited about.
Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah.
That they actually missed us.
Yeah.
Ted was...
No, he was happy to see us.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, then they wanted to go home and we were like, no, we're going to the farmer's market.
Yeah, but it was good. I think we...
fine.
It was good to get them back and back into the routine.
Yeah, except we didn't really get back into the routine right
No,
away.
we didn't, did we? What did we do? We picked them up on... Did we pick them up on a Tuesday?
Sunday.
You sure about that?
Uh-huh, and then Monday.
So we picked them up on a Sunday. Then they basically had 2 days at home, and then we jumped in the car and went to New Jersey for 5 days.
Yeah.
4 nights, 5 days.
Right, and we went to New Jersey.
That was fun.
Yeah, we had a really good time.
What did we do when we were there?
We did a lot of stuff.
Like what? It was super hot too. The first few days we were there were really, really hot.
Yeah. We stocked up on my new favorite coffee obsession, which is only down on the Jersey Shore.
Oh, right.
Currently.
Yeah. So we were staying at my sister-in-law's house.
Yep.
She doesn't have a name, does she, on this podcast?
Nope.
She's Wingman.
Wingman.
That's who she is.
Anyways,
she's Wingman. We were staying at Wingman's house.
Mm-hmm. And her husband.
Right. So they have 3 kids.
Mm-hmm. All under the age of 5 still.
Right. So we didn't want to show up and just eat all their shit. So we did a supply run before we got there.
At Wegmans.
Which is
so much better than Whole Foods.
Yeah, we don't have that here in Western Massachusetts where we host this podcast from, but Wegmans is just like a how do I describe this? It's like a temple to food.
It's like the marriage of a normal grocery store,
marriage,
a Whole Foods, a Trader Joe's, and like a liquor store, all like rolled into one.
Yeah, so we went to Wegmans to pick up some food. Mm-hmm. And there's another place down there in New Jersey that's local to New Jersey, I believe, called Rook Coffee.
Rook, yeah, it's a local coffee chain. And their claim to fame is they make, well, they can't really claim it, but it's New Orleans style coffee that they brew.
Yeah,
which is really good.
The thing we buy from them is a cold brew concentrate.
Yeah, but I like the New Orleans style concentrate.
You like the New Orleans style?
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to move like in and out.
You don't have to say anything. I am... See, you're the one who's calling attention to yourself.
I know.
You like to be yelled at about the microphone. I am discreetly making minor adjustments.
Boy.
And you can't help yourself.
All right. So
because you want me to look bad.
When we go to New Jersey.
Right?
No, when we go to New Jersey.
Yes, go on.
My thing that I have to get is Rook coffee. We have to go to Wegmans. We have to go to Bagel World, which is a bagel store in Jersey.
Okay.
And then we have to go to the ocean. So like those are like the things that we have to do.
Why do we have to do all those things?
I don't know. Just because those are the things I like to do.
Okay. I mean, I like to do them too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're fun.
Yeah. So we got down there.
Yep, we got the coffee.
Got some coffee.
How do you say coffee in Jersey slang?
Coffee.
Coffee.
And then...
Coffee. Say it.
Coffee.
No.
Coffee.
Coffee.
We went to the mall to get some coffee.
Okay, coffee. Go on.
Anyways, so then we had to make a plan for the few days that we were going to be down there, where we were going to go.
You got to have a plan. Everyone knows that.
You don't have to have a plan.
It's important to have a plan.
But you insisted that we should go to the ocean.
Ewan McGregor was with us?
What?
You said Ewan insisted that we go to the ocean. Oh, I thought you said Ewan insisted.
You insisted.
I feel like I would remember if Ewan McGregor was with us.
We should not go to the ocean during the weekend day. So we went on a Thursday. And so a couple years ago, I had taken the kids to on like a tour of different kinds of ocean experiences.
Okay.
Jersey Shore experiences. And one of the places that you had never been to was...
Me or Ewan?
Sawtooth had never been.
McGregor. Ewan McGregor has never been to the ocean?
It's actually a state. It's like a national...
Jersey?
It's a national park. Sandy Hook, where, we used to go on field trips as a kid in school and stuff, like for science.
And Ewan?
Trips. Anyways, do you want to tell them about Sandy Hook?
Sure.
And your experience at Sandy Hook?
Man, I have to apologize. I'm struggling with allergies too. So I'm doing a lot of throat clearing and coughing. Sandy Hook. So my few experiences thus far with New Jersey beaches have not been that great.
Because they're like boardwalk, traditional boardwalks.
Stomping Jen knows I hate boardwalks, so she always takes me to the boardwalks. And anytime we go to those boardwalks, sometimes the kids want to go swimming, and the boardwalks are not, in my opinion, always populated by the nicest kind of people.
So what you're saying is to actually go into the ocean at the boardwalks?
Yeah, it's difficult. You have to pay money.
Right,
There's a lot of
money no matter what.
A lot of beach and boardwalk rats around.
Right.
I mean the people that I don't like.
Right.
And it's just not a very pleasant experience for me. I don't like it.
Okay.
So now, Sandy Hook. Yeah, I didn't realize it was like a national park, first of all.
Yeah.
So we get there, we're driving, and our map took us kind of a strange roundabout way.
Was the beach coastline.
Was the beach north of where we were staying?
Yeah.
Okay, so it took us south.
It took us south to go north. It was weird.
And routed us through these coastal towns, and they actually reminded me quite a bit of a lot of the New England towns I grew up in, like Rockport.
Yeah.
Manchester by the Sea.
Because it was it was like a bar. That's
Gloucester.
Why it was like there was a bayside and an ocean side.
Yeah.
On the strip, we had to drive up. I think it was Route 1? I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But the beach itself...
No, wait. You didn't even say. Like, so
we're driving.
We're driving towards the entrance to Sandy Hook. It's like, it's hard to explain. I don't know the exact geographical terminology or whatever. But anyways, off in the distance, you can see Manhattan, New York City.
Manhattan.
And
Manhattan.
And Satu turns to me, he goes, what is that city out there? I'm like, it's New York.
I did not know it was Manhattan. I thought we were much further south.
Right, because we went south.
I don't... On a good day, I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Like, geographically.
Yeah.
Get me outside of my normal stomping grounds. Outside of my stomping gen grounds, and I have no idea. So I was actually surprised that was Manhattan. That we were so close to Manhattan.
Yeah. And, like, there's a ferry that goes straight from New York to Sandy Hook.
Yeah. So we see the city, and the way Sandy Hook is set up, at least from my perspective, so you enter on the south side, and there's no northern exit
because it's the ocean. It's
so you drive north, and there's a series of parking lots and spots to stop, probably each separated by half a mile to 3/4 of a mile.
There's a campground.
So we drove, and we finally settled on a spot that looked interesting. It had food there, and it had bathrooms.
Yeah,
I think they all had
trucks.
bathrooms, but
They all had bathrooms. It's true.
So we park, and I wasn't planning on really going in the water at all. And we were there on a Wednesday?
It was Thursday.
On a Thursday. Super fucking hot. I remember that. So we get out. So there's not a whole lot of people there, actually.
No.
I was surprised.
That's also because I got us out of the house early. Because I knew the beaches get crowded in the afternoon.
Yeah, so we park the car, we start walking. It's actually a lot longer walk than I anticipated. We get out to the beach, and the sand was gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And it's just...
No garbage.
No
Not a lot of
garbage.
Yeah.
As far as the eye can see, just beach and water. And so the kids immediately jump in, start swimming, and I just couldn't resist. So I went in my pants.
Shorts.
Although I had the foresight to wear my like athletic gym shorts, quick drying gym shorts. So, and I swam for quite a while. I think half an hour, 45 minutes. I was worried about sharks, though. I'll be honest.
They would have had the dangerous animal.
A shark is a dangerous animal.
No. They have different flags. They have a system, right? For like dangerous water, like riptides, dangerous marine life.
I mean, I think the problem with sharks and the fear about sharks is that they can swim up out of the briny deep and strike you before anyone knows they're there.
Anyways, we all didn't die. Nobody died that day.
Yeah, but they did have the helicopters going up and down.
That could have just been commuters.
No. Those were the shark helicopters. If you notice, they have them in Florida too. They just go up and down the beach looking for sharks. That's their job. So I felt pretty safe.
Yeah.
Honestly, didn't even think about those flags you mentioned.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even thought to look for one of those. So we swam for a while, right?
Yeah.
About what, like an hour?
Yeah, about an hour.
And then we decided to get out of the water, walk back to the car, and we drove all the way.
It was an old army base.
Yeah, and
there's some lighthouses and stuff.
Yeah, and I think
some like science, biology labs and things like that.
Yeah, I think you'll remember me mentioning that I lived on a number of army bases while I was in the military, and it definitely had that feel. It felt nostalgic to me in that sense. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
So.
And when I had taken the kids there previously, it happened to be the national park like systems like birthday. And it was the birthday again.
Birthday
when we were down there, except it was,
you.
as we mentioned, Thursday, and the celebration was going to be on Saturday.
Birthday
So we didn't see any of that.
to you.
So then we left the beach.
Happy birthday, National Park System.
Because we didn't want to go back in the water.
Happy birthday to you.
And then we didn't know quite what we were going to do. So we were a little indecisive. And we
How
ended up.
much are you going to charge me for parking? Will it be $15 this time?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Happy birthday.
Are you done?
National Park System.
So we were hungry.
Happy birthday
So we drove down
to you.
to the Highlands and we found a
I love
seaside
you.
shanty
I love you, National Park System.
restaurant to eat at. I think it was called Moby's.
Moomies.
But Moby's.
Oh,
like Moby Dick.
Moby's. Moby's
Moby's.
Deck.
Moby's Deck.
Not Moby's Dick. Moby's Deck.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Yeah,
What did we
really
get
good.
there?
We got
Clams?
clam strips and the clam chowder was really good.
Yeah, it was New England style clam chowder,
Yeah, it was really good.
if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Delish.
Yeah, it was really good.
Delicious. And we got clam strips, and we got mussels,
Steamers,
steamers,
clams,
mussels.
no mussels.
Alive, how.
No.
Mussels and cockles, alive,
God.
alive, oh.
All right, so we had some nourishment and food,
Yes, we did.
and then we drove back down the shore line
Yep.
to my favorite.
Oh, did we go to Asbury Park that day?
We did go to Asbury Park
Oh.
that day.
What did we do there?
And by the time we got to Asbury, it was
Space Unicorn was
the middle of the day.
not in a good mood.
And it was very, very, very hot at this point in the day. It was like extremely hot.
We got to the boardwalk. Space Unicorn kept saying she was going to die. She
Yeah.
couldn't walk any further. So we started bribing her with ice cream.
Except we did get it.
Yeah, but once we got to one end of the boardwalk where you
Yeah.
wanted to go,
Yeah, she was losing her shit.
I had to get her a Gatorade,
Yeah.
sit her down, have her drink it. Then she
then you,
rallied.
You slathered her with sunscreen.
Yep. Reapplied the sunscreen. Then she rallied. And then we got to this. You wanted to go see this carousel thing at Asbury
Yeah.
Park. You want to talk about that? What is that?
There was an art exhibit inside the carousel that I had wanted to check out because I had seen the pictures online. And I had tried to message the people in charge about when it was open so that you could actually go inside and look at the art. And they were like, "Oh, when are you going? Maybe we can open it up for you." But of course, we got there and it was all locked up.
And what happened?
And then some woman came.
She was riding around on this ladder thing, cleaning windows.
Yeah. Well, here's the interesting part. So the art installation inside the casino, which is right on the boardwalk next to the carousel,
Okay.
there's an art installation. There's all these strings that were dangling, right? So
she was riding around on that ladder thing, straightening
the
up the
cherry picker,
strings.
right.
Yeah.
So
I remember that now.
So actually on CBS Sunday morning, they had a little segment about the artist that did that installation. And he was talking about how part of the art is having to go up and untangle all the knots that the strings get into.
What an asshole.
I think he or his
he designs art where some poor
He
fucking
designs-
person has to go around and untie the fucking knots.
string. It's yarn.
What's his
art.
name?
I forget.
Senor
I have to look
Shithead.
up.
That's his
No,
name. Here's
stop.
why.
No, it was a beautiful
No,
installation.
that's bullshit.
Anyways,
Because
we asked the woman, we
hold
said,
on.
hey, she
Hold
was
on.
going in. She had a key to the
Hold on.
carousel. And we were like,
I'm muting you. I need to make a point.
he goes and does it. Or he has
I
people
wanna make
who
a point,
he pays
please.
to do it. No, this
No,
ridiculous
she
point.
was
It's
clear.
art.
She was clearly just a municipal employee.
She was not a municipal employee.
and she did not seem happy. She was.
No, she seemed perfectly fine.
No.
In fact, I was like, so I asked her, I said, so anyway, she wouldn't let us in.
And
to the carousel.
Who tried to talk our way in? I did.
Yeah, you tried to talk us in, and then it didn't work. But then I asked her more questions, and I was asking her about whether or not she was an artist and whether or not there was like more installations.
Was she an artist?
And she was like, no, but the artists are working right now. Anyways, I don't know who she was.
I know who she was.
Yeah.
A municipal employee.
She did not work for the municipality. Anyways, luckily the carousel was not boarded up in a way that you couldn't actually see inside. You just couldn't.
Yeah, you got some pictures. You
so
stuck your arm in there.
I stuck my arm inside.
Because there was a gate.
Yeah.
Like a fence bars, with gaps. Iron bars.
Yeah. So
you stuck your arms in there.
Stuck our arms in there. Then we walked back to the other side of the boardwalk. Got our shaved ice cream from Betty's Ice Box. Betty's.
Yep.
Ice Box, which is our new favorite treat.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite because that place was swarming with flies.
That wasn't their fault.
It was kind of their fault.
No, because everywhere we went inside the
full of flies.
That entire building where those shops were filled with flies.
Absolutely filled with flies.
Anyways, it wasn't their fault. It was just the time of year. But the black flies were biting. So we decided to hot foot it out.
Yeah, you didn't seem as enamored with the Asbury Park this time around as you usually do. What was going on?
What do you mean?
I feel like the bloom is off the rose.
Well, because Space Unicorn was having a massive meltdown.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody wanted to be there.
I wanted to be there.
Did you?
Am I somebody?
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I somebody?
Yeah.
You just said nobody wanted to be there.
Last time we went earlier in the summer. We went like June. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had been there earlier in the summer. It wasn't like it was the first time.
We didn't go this summer.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, and the weather was not, it was like cloudy and overcast.
Why don't I remember this?
We 100% went.
Okay. All right. So that was Asbury Park, the boardwalk.
Make you go down there.
Right?
Yeah.
Then what did we do?
We went back, showered, regrouped.
You went back to Wingman's house.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
Then we met a high school friend of mine at an old high school hangout.
Yeah.
We used to go to. Yeah,
and I will say, this is the same high school friend who hooked us up with some parking in Manhattan. So thanks again, high school friend.
Mm-hmm.
And we met at what town was it in?
It's in Long Branch.
Long Branch. We met at a coffee shop run by surly, gothy college students called the Inkwell.
Yeah, so it's a college hangout. Monmouth University is right there in Long Branch.
Monmouth.
And so there's no alcohol in this place. It's like a open till 2 a.m. late night hangout with coffee, drinks, and desserts and fried food and lots of yummy deliciousness. So
yeah,
we used to hang out there in high school because it wasn't a bar.
Yeah.
And we can go there in the middle of the night. So
it was okay. It wasn't great.
Yeah, it was great. It was just as good as I remembered.
College students were kind of surly, disinterested.
The music was loud.
Oh my God, it was so loud.
It was super loud. It was awesome.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, it was kind of awesome.
Yeah, don't go that far. It wasn't that awesome.
Yeah,
so the Inkwell.
Yeah, I have dreams of opening a similar type establishment somewhere.
Hashtag Inkwell.
I really think it would do really well here.
I think it would not
with
do
all
really
of the
well
colleges.
Here.
There's nothing like that. There's only bars up here, except I guess there's the Whately Diner. That's where we used to go.
Our town is at least 10, 16 miles from the nearest college.
I'm not suggesting that we would open it here. I'm talking about in the place where the colleges are, like in Amherst.
Oh. There are a million other coffee shops in Amherst.
That are open till 2 a.m.?
That has to do with the town ordinances. You can't just decide you want to keep your shop open.
Right. Antonio's is open till like 2 a.m. for pizza.
Antonio's is a pizza restaurant. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, you're just making things up.
I don't know shit about their fucking zoning laws.
Okay. Anyway, the inkwell.
Yeah.
It was just as inkwell as I remember.
Okay. So a healthy dose of nostalgia for you.
Yeah.
Jersey
great.
nostalgia.
Love Jersey nostalgia.
Okay. That's the inkwell. We went to the inkwell. Mm-hmm. Then the following day, what did we do? We went to Six Flags, didn't we?
Oh, yes, we did.
Great Adventure. What's it called?
Great Adventure.
Great Adventure over
No,
New
there's
Jersey?
no over. It's just Six Flags Great Adventure.
Yeah.
No,
it was
over
actually
New
a
Jersey.
perfect day to go because
Perfect day to go.
the sun had broke. It was overcast. It was slightly drizzling.
Drizzly.
All the rides were still open.
Mm-hmm.
Space Unicorn and Ted went on all the rides.
Yep.
They went on the tallest, fastest roller coaster in the world.
King Dakar.
King Dakar.
King Dakar.
Which I looked at that thing. I was like, fuck no.
The last time we were there, the kids and I, you were not there. They took one look at it and were like, no. This time they were like, yep.
Yep. And they got off of it. We asked them how it was, and they said it was anticlimactic.
Yeah. They were
It's like, oh, really? Because I shit myself watching you go on it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. They had a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went on the log flume.
No, the log flume was fun. I got soaked. You didn't get as soaked as I did.
No, because I sat in the back.
Yeah, that's about all I can handle. But I will say, the Six Flags up by where we live, Six Flags over New England, has shitty food.
Yeah.
This Great Adventure Six Flags, the one in New Jersey, has great food.
They had like a great variety of food too.
They had Greek food.
Yeah, they had like everything you could think of.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Sorry.
Plus, they have another
Allergies.
Jersey standard Rita's Italian Ice.
Oh, I got a black cherry one.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I got a mango.
And then what did we do?
And then we went home.
Yeah, we just went and we chilled. And the next day was kind of a family day in New Jersey.
Family day. We went to like a
this beautiful
county park. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Gorgeous county park that had
In Colt's Neck, which is a really rich area.
Colt's Neck.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Colt's Neck, New Jersey. They have a really awesome park there. Mm-hmm. It's like a splash park, a playground, and then just these fields, tons of these
courts,
fields.
And they had like a ice skating rink, and like they had pools, which I think somebody said they used the facility for a camp during the week.
Yeah, so Ted and I played some frisbee.
Yeah.
With his uncle. Did we give his uncle a name?
I don't know.
Wingman's husband.
I don't know.
What would we call him?
They had two uncles.
What would we call him?
Many uncles. To think of a name for him.
The captain.
The captain?
Yeah, he took yachting lessons.
Oh.
He's the captain.
No, I don't like that.
No, all right. You come up with a better name for Wingman's husband then. The wingman can suggest one for us.
Yeah, we'll get some names.
So we went to this
Some
park.
monikers.
We hung out with all the kids. We had lunch. Yeah. It was fun. Then we went to another New Jersey institution.
Where did we go?
Jersey Freeze.
Oh, yeah, we did. Jersey Freeze. God, I love Jersey Freeze.
Describe Jersey
apparently,
Freeze.
Jersey Freeze was in the new Bruce Springsteen Blinded by the Light movie. They had a scene. Because Jersey Freeze is in Freehold.
Bruce Springsteen is a movie?
No, Bruce Springsteen has a movie. And that's not... Blinded by the Light is a new movie. It just came out.
What the hell are you saying, Stomping Jen?
There's a movie about Bruce Springsteen. It's called Blinded by the Light.
Okay.
And there are scenes in the movie of downtown Freehold and Jersey Freeze and Asbury Park, like the Stone Pony and stuff. Because literally this is all like Bruce Springsteen's stomping grounds. He grew up in Freehold.
His Stomping Jen grounds?
Yeah. So anyways, Jersey Freeze it's just an ice cream shop. I don't know.
What kind of sad song would he write about somebody working at Jersey Freeze?
I don't know.
He's all about the working person.
Jersey Freeze is delicious. What did my sister get? She got something, it was like a whip.
A whip.
It was a really Really yummy.
A mango whip.
A mango whip. It looked good.
I got banana soft serve, which was nearly taste bud orgasmic.
Yeah, I got coffee soft serve. Sometimes they have pistachio soft serve, which is my favorite.
My taste buds came into my ice cream.
Anyways.
It was so good.
Yeah, we stopped at Jersey Freeze. And then the following day was the captain's birthday.
Oh, right.
So we went out for his birthday. So they decided, which we should have gone earlier in the day, but we didn't know. My sister and her husband didn't think about that we went to Princeton, New Jersey, where Princeton University is.
Right. Princeton. It was a nice little town.
It was really cute.
Oh, where's my phone? Hold on. I've recorded something. You keep talking. I'll be right back. I know what I wanted to play. Just keep chatting about that.
So we actually didn't eat in downtown Princeton. We actually ate nearby at a really nice restaurant called 52 Seasons, I think, which was sort of in a mall, but it was really nice. And then we drove to downtown Princeton, which is sort of like a little mini city. And it was really, really cool. But it's right by Princeton University, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous campus. But it was nighttime. So we started walking around a little bit. And Ted was in his absolute glory. I think he wants to go to school there. He thought it was beautiful because it's sort of like Hogwarty.
Are you still talking?
Yeah.
Good job.
Talking to you, but you're not here.
Keep going.
I know. I'm talking about how beautiful Princeton campus was.
I liked it.
You didn't really get to see some of it.
Tell them why.
Because Space Unicorn had a massive meltdown. But that's okay. But we'll go back. I think that's a definite destination for the next time we go visit my sister. Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, to walk around. It's really
a lot of rich people walking around.
Well, it's an Ivy League school. So, but actually, our Indian friend, South Indian friend, sent her favorite Indian restaurant.
Is in Princeton? For real?
Yeah.
All right, keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm going to find this here. I recorded these guys. And I'm pissed because they actually played Cockles and Mussels Alive, Alive, oh, and I missed it. They're like an Irish thing. What do you think? Cockles and mussels alive, alive, cockles and mussels alive, alive, cockles and mussels alive, 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 oh. You could say cockles and mussels to anything. And I have a much longer one.
That audience sounds enthused.
Yeah, they were a bunch of fucking rich assholes who weren't appreciating what these guys were up to. I liked it. Oh, that one I didn't get. Here's another one. This is more of a ballad. We'll just let it play. Are we done with Princeton?
We weren't there very long.
These guys were good. No? I love street music. I could have told you anything you wanted to know. Tomorrow. I don't know the words.
Yeah, I know you don't know the words.
I like this. It's long though.
Yeah. So that was the end. Oh, the only other thing I will say is about the end of that day and the end of our New Jersey adventure that we've never actually discussed out loud ever was my brother came.
I don't want to be your second violin. That's what he's saying.
So my brother came with us, so I let him sit in the front.
Yeah.
And as we were driving home, for some reason, I still don't understand, Sawtooth somehow managed to get on the turnpike.
Oh, I got lost.
which was not where we were supposed to go.
The some reason is, I want to choose my words carefully. My vision is quite impaired at night.
Yeah, you shouldn't be driving at night.
Probably
without
not,
your glasses.
at which I did not have, and I added about 30 minutes onto our trip.
And although he had the GPS right in front of him, and my brother wasn't paying close attention.
Okay.
Because he didn't realize.
I need you to throw some props to me. I kept my shit together.
You did.
I did not lose it. I stayed calm.
Uh-huh.
And
you did.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So we went 20 minutes north out of our way. Or south. I don't even know.
Whatever.
We got off at the Great Adventure exit on the turnpike and had to drive back to my sister's. She was texting me like, where are you?
It's all right.
It's okay.
So that's it.
Yeah, the next morning we got up early.
Got our asses up.
We got 2 dozen bagels. And if you get a dozen bagels, you get 3 extra. So we got 30 bagels to take back.
We said goodbye.
To Massachusetts.
Goodbye to the wingman, the captain, the kids.
Yeah. We got some extra bottles of cold brew concentrate.
And we headed our asses north.
Back. We were home by lunchtime.
Back to Belchertown.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
That was it.
Came back on a Sunday. The following day, the kids had a drop-in day at school.
Yep.
This was last week. They started school back. They're back.
Mm-hmm. Back to school.
And here we are.
Summer is over.
Yeah, it is. How do you feel about that?
Sad.
We're recording this on Labor Day.
Yeah. Friday was a good day.
Why was Friday a good day?
August 30th.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a little bit. These guys are good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love this kind of music. Like, fucking, you hate Irish folk music and Scottish folk music. I love it. It speaks to these, like, basic truths.
You can listen to it.
Like, the melodies are so simple and catchy. Oh, God, this is good. Wanna be your second violin, stomping Jen. I want to be your number one fiddle. I want you to take your bow. Finger me and fiddle me until I fall asleep. That's my version of a Irish folk song for you. Finger and fiddle me till I fall asleep.
Now you know what I have in my head?
What?
So there's a musical.
We'll play one more from these guys while you're talking. Go ahead. I don't know who they are, but I love it. Go.
1776 or whatever.
No. Hamilton, you mean?
No, not Hamilton. This is before Hamilton.
Okay.
There was a movie, and then so Thomas Jefferson, his wife sings the song about he plays the violin.
Yeah.
He plays the violin. He tucks it right under his chin. But he's not really talking about playing the violin.
I want to be your violin. Finger and fiddle my stick. Thank you. Okay, can we move along?
We can and we should.
From Princeton?
Yep. And we already finished Princeton. We're already back in Belchertown.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm playing the video
the
from
kids
Princeton.
already went back to school, and it's Labor Day. We already had all this discussion.
This is the back to school jig. Okay?
Sure.
All right, so Labor Day, we spent actually working.
This whole weekend.
Not resting.
No, we rested today. Today was the day.
Oh, today we rested on Labor Day, right? But Saturday and Sunday, we actually did a lot of hard labor.
We did.
I spent all day, the Saturday before Labor Day 2019, building shelves in Space Unicorn's room. How did the shelves come out, Stomping Jen?
Came out beautiful. She is very excited.
Yeah.
And then I forced them to make their rooms, put their rooms back together.
Yeah,
now,
well, Old Sawtooth was building shelves in Space Unicorn's room. Stomping Jen was acting like a real taskmaster and getting them to bring all their shit back up into their bedrooms from a year ago when we had to move all their shit out of their bedroom so we could paint and do our floors up there.
Yep.
And this is like kind of a larger part of a larger clean and purge project we're doing. Right?
Yep. Lots of purging.
Yep.
So much purging, I found my Blockbuster card membership card.
That's right. Yeah, you posted a picture of that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
So we're cleaning and purging before winter. I do think we need a dumpster, don't you?
I don't know if we need a full dumpster, but...
You can get small ones.
Well, we need to get rid of so much stuff.
Now, in another interesting turn on the home front, by this time in the year, I usually close the pool. Can you confirm?
Yep. Labor Day.
Labor Day. Usually before, actually. I usually close it the weekend before they go back to school. But I was reading some articles online about how you should actually leave it open as long as possible and get the water to drop as cold as possible, as consistently cold as possible before you put the cover on. So I think I'm going to leave it running for a while longer.
Okay.
But as soon as the fucking leaves start coming off of that tree, because...
And they're just going to go in the pool.
Yeah, we have 3 giant trees. That's it for all the music I recorded, I think. We have 3... I could play it all again. We have 3 giant trees by our pool, so I really do actually want to cover it before they stop dropping leaves. So, all right, that's it. That's it for the Labor Day.
Labor.
Excuse me. Now we're doing this. Anything else you want to say about Labor Day?
No.
Look up here. You don't look thrilled to be here.
What are you talking about?
You.
Why?
You look bored.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. It's just because you look disinterested. What are you doodling over there?
I'm checking off where we are.
All right. Okay. I'm just making simple check
Oh,
marks.
we didn't talk about last night. We went over to a friend's house, our neighbor's house.
Oh, yeah.
They have an iguana. No, not an iguana.
A bearded lizard.
A bearded dragon named Bob.
Bob. And Bob jumped up on your shoulder.
Dragon.
And he started doing a mating ritual on your shoulder.
Bobbing his head up and down.
Yeah.
Which they said was a mating.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
He wanted to mate with you.
I was just like petting his head. And then all of a sudden,
Oh, well.
he like jetted onto my shoulder.
You know, petting a bearded dragon's head is like...
Hey, baby.
It's foreplay. Basically for bearded dragons.
Everybody else was petting the stupid dragon.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, but everybody else isn't super cute.
He doesn't know what I look like.
I mean, everybody else doesn't smell like a female bearded dragon.
That I could believe. That I smell like a bearded dragon.
Yeah. I can confirm.
What did I write here? Oh.
What did you write?
I was just writing how at Asbury Park.
I thought we left New Jersey.
I know we did leave New Jersey, but I had a note
Should
here.
we get back in our time machine and go back to New Jersey? Okay, let's go. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
No, we're back in New Jersey. What did you want to? What
No,
did
I
you
was going to
say?
say They Might Be Giants was going to be playing that evening, but everybody was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
And which grouchy asshole said no? We're not going to the. They Might Be
Ted.
Giants.
Ted.
Oh, Ted didn't want to go.
No, nobody wanted to go.
Oh, okay. I thought I was the grouchy asshole.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
Even
good.
though Ted really likes They Might Be Giants, I was like, "Don't you want to go?"
All right.
He was like, "I want to go home and take a shower."
All right. I'm determined to make this episode an hour or less tonight.
All right, let's go.
After
All right, we're done.
after
All right.
after 3 2.5 hour episodes.
Fine. All right.
I don't think this podcast can be 2.5 hours. It's too long.
Okay. Okay.
So,
I'm
all
moving
right.
on.
Wait. We have to leave New Jersey and come back to Labor Day.
No, but we didn't talk about August 30th,
What was August 30th?
Day of Jen.
We're gonna talk about it. Don't worry. Let's go into our lists first, okay? And can we just check in on your nose ring?
Sure.
How's your nose ring?
It's fine when I don't have an
Okay,
allergy
great.
attack.
Great. We're gonna go into the lists, okay? Here's the new list bumper.
Oh my
Okay, now
God.
listen carefully.
Du, devyni, vienas, aštuoni, penki, vienas, keturi, septyni, aštuoni, du, trys, šeši, penki, septyni, 2,
Pretty long list. Pretty long list. Pretty long list.
1, 7, 9, 6, 3, 8, 2, 1, 8, 2, 1, 2, 4.
You like this?
3,
I made this.
1, 4, 6,
Shishi. That's thank you in Chinese.
7,
Okay, ready to do our lists?
3,
We're doing list number 29 from the 52 lists for happiness.
8.
List the happiest and funniest stories and news you've heard lately.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You have nothing written on your list.
I have stuff.
I'm going to go. Ready? And I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about each thing.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
All right. Number 1, I don't watch the news. I stopped. Okay. Moving on.
Was that your entire list?
No, that's just
I
the
don't
first thing.
understand.
I'm just making the comment that I don't watch the news anymore.
Okay. Great.
Okay? So I don't probably have a lot to add here.
Great.
Okay?
Great.
Jesus Christ. All right. I do read news on the internet.
Thank
Okay,
God.
so this is funny and happy news that the Straight Pride Parade in Boston was a total flop.
I had straight pride on here too.
Okay, I thought it was funny that those stupid fucking assholes couldn't make a float that looked nice. The pictures I saw of their floats, they were like decrepit plywood monstrosities with like bed sheets hanging off of them that were spray painted with illegible slogans.
It's just stupid.
Right. So set aside the absolute idiocy,
Idiocracy.
the absolute idiocy of doing a straight pride parade. I'm glad that it failed and it was stupid and that more protesters showed up than people in support of this absolutely ridiculous parade.
It's a catastrophe.
Okay.
I had that on my list too.
Okay. Well, did you have anything you want to say about it?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, because I don't have to be the only one.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see. Other happy, funny news. Trump is down in the polls.
It's a catastrophe.
Okay. Even the Fox News polls. He attacked Fox News as no longer being on his side.
What?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yep. Let's see. Another funny piece of news I heard that Trump never heard of a Category 5 hurricane. Did you see that?
Did you have about him wanting to nuke the hurricane?
No. Do you have that?
No, but we should put that on
Oh, yeah.
there.
So what Stomping Jen is mentioning is, now to give Trump credit,
It wasn't his idea.
no, people suggested this like 60 years ago when they invented nuclear weapons.
Yeah, but it was a stupid idea back then.
Yeah, but he kept bringing it up recently as something
Yeah,
they should
and-
pursue.
And then he tweeted that he never said that. And he's
Yeah.
fucking liar.
Okay, so that's funny. Trump never heard of a Category 5 hurricane. Trump wanted to buy Greenland.
Oh, yeah, that's another Trump related.
That was funny, but also not his idea,
Right.
actually. Other
Yes.
presidents have tried this, but I just thought it was funny. This is happy news. A 32-pound cat got adopted.
I don't understand how this is news, by the way. Didn't that happen like Arkansas? And there was like a 30-pound cat.
Arkansas.
Like there was a cat that was larger than that cat that made some national news that was successfully adopted. That Zeppelin cat in Westfield.
I like big cats and I cannot
All right,
lie.
go ahead. What else?
Everything on the Onion is funny. Let's see. Oh, this is happy news. Evening sports are cut short due to the threat of
Triple E, that's funny.
Eastern equine encephalitis.
How was that happy or funny?
Happiest? Oh. I thought it was good news.
How was that good?
Because I don't like being out in the evening.
What, you don't have to be out. Nobody's mandating you to be outside. This doesn't affect you in
Okay.
any way, shape, or form.
All right. And finally, excuse me. The guys who did Game of Thrones went to Netflix and probably won't be doing a Star Wars trilogy. That's good news. Because they fucked up Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
horribly. That's it. That's all I have.
That's all you have?
Stupid, dumb list. Go ahead.
All right. Here's my happiest and funniest
Okay.
stories and news I've heard lately. Tool is going on tour.
And we're going to get tickets, right?
Yes.
This week.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go, girl.
There was a very funny story by somebody on my Facebook feed about a snake being in her basement and
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
her waiting for her husband to come home, who declared he wasn't going to come home early just because there was a snake in the basement. And then the kids let on that the dad had known about the snake in the basement. And he had
Didn't he bribe them with candy?
Not to tell their mom. I don't know. It was just a hysterical story.
Way to go, Dad.
It was hysterical. It was funny. Here's a happy piece of news that's related to somebody who's been on the podcast
Who?
or mentioned on the podcast.
Who was on here?
Hot Ticket.
Oh, Hot Ticket.
Hot Ticket got a dog, like a 7-pound little shit
Oh, I
kicker
saw that
dog
thing. Yeah.
that she's will complete her.
Right. Yay, Hot Ticket.
Yeah. So,
You know, mostly, did she adopt it?
I think so. I don't know where it came
I hope
from.
she didn't buy it from a pet store.
She just announced that she got it.
All right.
But previously, she was obsessed with a friend of hers, dog that
Okay.
she dog sat.
All right. Congrats, Hot Ticket.
Yeah.
I don't think she listens to this anymore, does she?
I have no idea if she does or
probably not. Okay, go on.
not. They announced the new Six Flags rides for next year. One of them in New Jersey is called the Jersey Devil.
Oh,
And it looks really awesome.
yeah. Are you going to go on it?
Maybe.
It's supposedly the new tallest roller
I
coaster
know.
in the
It
world.
looks really
You're
exciting.
not going on that.
Oh,
You haven't
maybe.
been on that. You haven't been on King Dakar.
I wouldn't go to God.
So why would you go on Jersey Devil?
I don't know. It looks good. It's a different kind of
Do
ride.
you want me to cosplay as the Jersey Devil?
No. I just
I'll dress as a
the
devil.
reason the King Dakar freaks me out is because it goes like sideways all the way up, really, really high.
Okay.
All right. Anyways,
All right.
the new Joker movie trailer.
Oh yeah, that looks good. The
That looks
Joker.
really good.
All right.
That's good news.
Yep.
The new Star Wars trailer,
Yep. That was good news.
which was good news.
I'm super excited for that movie. I'm waiting to get advance tickets as soon as they release.
Yes. And this is not a news
Skywalker.
or a funny story, but it's a happy story.
Have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, who learned how to save his loved ones from death? How does one learn such skills, Master? Not from a Jedi. Thank you. Thank you. That's my Darth Sidious impression. I'm afraid the shields are quite operational. Okay, go on.
I purchased a new keyboard for us to play.
Yes. Search your feelings.
That everybody is super excited about.
Okay. By everybody, you mean you. That's great.
First of all, I will just point out I'm the only one that hasn't played it. Everybody else in this house has played it multiple times.
Dare you? I have not played it.
Multiple times.
Okay, is that the lists?
Yeah.
Are we done with the lists?
9,
I love this.
8, 7,
Don't you like the bouncing nature of the music? The bass?
You can make your own music on that beautiful
I
keyboard.
don't need to do. I have unlimited loops from Apple.
You could create original music.
Okay, that was the lists.
Okay.
All right, that's it. So now we're going to go into our section about how we're entertaining ourselves. What are we doing? What are we
Can we talk about
watching?
the
What are we
day-
listening to?
The Day of
all right.
Jen.
You've made several allusions to this. Talk about the Day of Jen, August 30th.
August 30th. It came and went.
Shishi. Go ahead. What happened on August 30th?
August
Jen?
30th. The new Tool album came out.
Mm-hmm.
After 13 years.
What is the name of the new Tool album? Mention it.
Fear Inoculum.
Fear Inoculum. Go on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything you want to say about the new album that was released?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Listen to it. At least 3 rotations.
I've listened to
on
it once.
Friday.
It does not disappoint.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
It is exactly what you would expect from a Tool album.
Yeah. No surprises, really.
Yep. I think Maynard, the lead singer, sounds good.
Yeah.
It has the creepy burbling bass all throughout.
Mm-hmm.
Has a couple instrumentals, which are
It's
nice.
2.
A couple is 2. I was not, you didn't need to correct me. Didn't need to correct me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else happened on August 30th?
The Dark Crystal prequel dropped streaming on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Although I declared that we were going to binge watch the entire thing. We've only watched 4 episodes this weekend.
It seems very dense.
It is a little dense. And it's not... it feels like it's strayed from the original source material in some ways. Maybe I'm just being too cynical.
Is it a prequel?
It's a prequel. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how can it seems like it's strayed in very significant ways.
I know. So
like if I'm remembering the Dark Crystal movie,
mm-hmm.
The little elf things had they had a shard of crystal that was separated from the original crystal.
This is true.
Because it made some other kind of creature, other puppet.
So in the original movie, they explain why there are no more gelflings and like why.
Those are the elf creatures.
Yeah. So there's the Skeksis, which are the evil bird-like creatures.
Okay.
And then there's the benevolent mystics.
Okay.
Right. And at the end of the Dark Crystal movie, it is like declared that they were one creature. So they come back together at the end.
Right. They come back together because the elf creature,
the gelfling heals the crystal.
It jumps in the air and it stabs the
shard
of crystal back into the whole crystal.
Right. The crystal of truth. Right. So the whole legend went, and as the now I forget what those creatures were called. No. When they come together.
The Skeksis.
No, they're called something else when they come together.
The Sexkis?
No. Anyways, when they come back together, they explain that in their how they broke apart was when those creatures hit the crystal, and it broke the crystal, and it separated them into 2 different beings, the Skeksis and the mystics, right? That's like the whole explanation of like why the Dark Crystal, like what it all happened and what went down, right?
So that must have happened already.
So in the prequel, right? In the prequel, the mystics are already separate from the Skeksis, and there's already a piece of the crystal missing. But the gelflings they like living in harmony, and the Skeksis are supposed to be like guarding the crystal of truth, right? It's very convoluted. But anyways, the long and the short of it is at the very, very beginning of the show, they don't say any of this, and they don't make it seem like it's a thing. They make it seem like the Skeksis just came to the land.
Oh, no wonder I'm not watching this. I don't care. Okay.
So anyways, it's a little bit...
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, and the kids are. So, I mean, at least Ted is so far.
Great. August 30th, the Dark Crystal
The
came
Day
out.
of Jen. Oh, and then the cast recording from Moulin Rouge, the original cast recording came out.
Oh, that came out on
August 30th.
I want to listen to that since I saw that in person.
Yeah, it was really good. And it was my father's birthday, and I got a tattoo. I mean, I didn't get a new tattoo. I just got my old tattoo, finished.
Yeah.
A tattoo I've had for a while.
It was a tribute tattoo.
It was a tribute tattoo. And what else happened on August 30th? I don't know. It's just a fun.
That's it.
I was just very excited.
We will also announce today we added another streaming service to our portfolio.
Oh, my Jesus.
Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
There was a deal they were offering. If you
Yeah.
subscribe for 3 years, you save
33%.
33%. So we wanted to get it because there's a lot of good shows coming out on it. And they're going to have all the Star Wars movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yada, yada, yada. All right, that's it. We made it through.
You didn't talk about The Family.
What's The Family?
It's a show on Netflix.
Oh, you talk about it. Go ahead. We're
That's
watching
it.
a documentary.
It's just
called
about
The Family on Netflix.
Yeah, that's it. It's about this secret, not so secret Christian organization that is basically taking over the world.
Yeah. It's really disturbing. I think we would need a whole hour to talk about this show.
We should find somebody who's watching it also so we can discuss it.
Yeah, I think
There's somebody
our friend
intelligent.
Josh Scatman is watching it. He's
he?
intelligent.
Yeah, we need an intelligent person.
Yeah.
To talk
We're not
about.
intelligent enough to talk about this.
No.
I can talk about sex skis and elf creatures and what else did we talk about? I could talk about going to the beach.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of intelligence to do any of that. That I can do. All right. Well, look, Stomping Jen is just doodling. I think the show's over. So what I'm going to say
just totally
to our beloved listeners, we're happy to be back. We're happy to be back.
We're going to get back in the swing of things.
We hope you enjoyed this show. Wow, I'm back in the swing, baby. I don't know about you.
back in the center
Please
again.
subscribe, download, tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
That's
Tell a
the most
friend.
important thing, I
Tell a
think, is
friend.
telling a friend, okay?
Yes, I agree. Telling
Right.
a friend.
So listen,
Look at
people.
you. You're just like running us off the air.
Hey, listen, I want to keep these episodes tight.
What time is it?
It's an hour and 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right, I want to say this to our listeners.
Be well.
We've been gone for a week, and I've missed you. I love you. Okay, I love seeing you download our show. So please continue, okay? And we may have some more guests coming up. We'll see.
Yeah, we got to figure
I got
that
a
out.
few in the queue. We just got to schedule them,
It's true.
okay? No more 3-hour episodes.
I like the 3
All right, we'll do some 3-hour episodes. All right, so without further ado,
Oh my God.
Stomping Jen, any final words?
No, I feel like you're running us off the air.
I am running us off the air. Okay, everyone. Without further ado,
Bye
we
now.
love you. Bye now.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. America knows that this world of ours, ever growing smaller, must avoid becoming a community of dreadful fear and hate. Those who have freedom will understand also its heavy responsibility. That all who are insensitive to the needs of others will learn charity, and that the sources, scourges of poverty, disease, and ignorance will be made disappear from the earth. And that in the goodness of time, all peoples will come to live together in a peace guaranteed